Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampACrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I can look and see my paper's a little crooked today. Thanks for joining me for another live video tutorial. Today we are going to be, focusing on the Modern Garden Bundle. This is in the September to December mini catalog. This is a beautiful suite. It's got some Christmas in it, but it's got a lot of floral, so we're not making any Christmas cards today. We are just sticking with floral cards. It has several sentiments, lots of flowers, so very versatile. Now, also right now is bundled with this punch. When the catalog ends, some of this suite is going to be discontinued. The paper will be gone, the ribbon will be gone, and the stamp set will be gone. The punch is going to carry over. There's another stamp set coming in the new mini catalog that will coordinate with this, but it is not this one. These pearls are also going to continue over. We've had some issues with keeping these in stock, so I'm not using them today, but I think they are currently in stock, but don't quote me on that. But if you love the stamp set, I would go ahead and get this at the bundled price, because in the new catalog, this will not be offered in a bundle. So we're going to use this gorgeous paper as well. So let's get to it. The first card we're going to do is I actually cased this card from my wonderful friend, Mary Nabe, who is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I just had been saving this card. I got it in a swap because I just thought it was so beautiful, and I've just been waiting to use it. So we are going to start with a pool party base. I have some pretty peacock. Now I'll post the measurements in the instructions. Now today is card class, so I will post these the photos on my blog, but I'm not going to post instructions. If you want instructions and measurements, if you place an order of $35 or more using the host code that's posted below in the video, I will send you the PDF and of instructions and a kit of the 6 cards to make. If you spend $50, I will also include a pack of embellishments. So, but you have to use the host code. Unless you spend $150 or more, then just use the, just get the host rewards, and I'll send you everything for free anyway. Okay, so I have a piece of white to go on here. Now I'm not going to glue it because I need to do a little bit of stamping. So always stamp before you glue. Now I have a 3x3 piece of this designer paper. I do 3x3 because we can get 4 pieces out of it. And I'm going to cut this at an angle. Now it doesn't have to be precise, but I want just an opening, so you'll see that in just a minute. So make sure if it's got a direction that you like, make sure it's facing that way when you cut it. So what we're going to do is spread it apart on here. Now we are going to add a little bit of border with these Calypso Coral. Is that coral or sweet sorbet? I don't know. One of the two. Probably sweet sorbet. Let's do our stamping. So I'm using this one that says, best wishes for a fun-filled future together. So this would be great for an engagement card, or for I'm looking for my ink pad. For an engagement card, or for wedding, or or you could change out the sentiment and do a happy birthday. So I'm looking for my pretty peacock ink pad, which I just saw. What did I do with it? I thought I took it out and put it here so I could use it. Now it has, it fell on the floor. That's what that noise was. Okay, it's all right. I'll be okay. Nobody panic. Okay. I'm going to have one of those days. I spent my whole morning cleaning my house. I live in a 2-story house. I cleaned this morning downstairs, and then this afternoon I have to clean the upstairs. You know, having company for the holidays is exhausting. All right, let's try this again. So my mind is, right now, there's a lot going on. Okay, so we're just going to stamp, and it's nice because with these photopolymer stamps, you can see to stamp in the same angle that your paper is. All right, ink on my fingers. That's why I wear black pants or dark pants all the time. All right, now what I'm going to do is add some adhesive. Well, I just put a new refill in here, right on that edge. And then I'm going to, I took some little scraps, and I'm just going to glue this right here. So I'm having just a sliver of the sweet sorbet coming through. Just to give it a little bit of visual interest here. And then we're going to trim off the extra. I have got a mess on my desk. Wow, I don't want to use my, I really thought I was ready to go, but apparently I'm not. Okay, those are my ribbon scissors. We don't want to mess with that. Okay, so we're just going to cut off the extra right here and right there. Same over here. Okay. Let's see. Yep, I want it to go this way. And now we are just going to adhere this on. I'm going to use a little liquid glue for this one. Just a thin amount. All right, I'll do a little liquid glue on this side. Isn't that beautiful? Just with that font, that just looks so nice. All right, we are going to adhere this to our pretty peacock layer. And then we can add this to our card front with some dimensionals. Burnishing on there. And we just pop this up right in the middle. And then I like this. I'm going to add a couple polished brass, but I have just the right amount for this. We're going to do a large and a small. Okay. I do my big one right there. And then we'll do the smaller one. Kind of coming in right there. Isn't that beautiful? Now with the kit, you're going to get 2 of each of these. So that is one. We're just making one today. Isn't that pretty? I just think that is just such a beautiful, dainty, classy card. So thanks, Mary, for the inspiration. Okay, now we're going to go to our next card. We are also using pretty peacock ink for this one. Then I'm using Petal Pink for my card base. Then I have some pretty peacock and some Calypso Coral. Yeah, this is Calypso Coral. The other one I think was Sweet Sorbet. Okay. I'm just going to glue this on here. And then we're going to adhere it to the center of our card. So we've got kind of our focal point going down the middle of the card. And then I've used the oval punch to punch out a few pieces of the designer paper. So I kind of wanted the same color scheme. So this is one, and it has the lighter pink on the back. This one has, the flowers are a little bit more crowded, and then it has this coral with the lines. So I cut another piece of that for my center. So we're just going to adhere this. Now when you do this type of card and you have 3 pieces, I always do my bottom and my top first. Kind of lay them out first so that you can see your spacing. And then I adhere the bottom and the top. And then I put my middle one on so that I know it's going to be at least evenly spaced between the two, the top and the bottom. Okay, now we are going to stamp our sentiment. And this one, I actually am using the Go-To Greetings because I needed one of the smaller sentiments to fit on here. So I am using, I'm going to use the happy, well, I'm going to do Thinking of You. And I need to stamp this, not white on white. Let me grab a piece of another color so I can see a little better of what I'm doing. We're just going to stamp this right in the center. That's just a little bit crooked. Let me try that one more time. Let's try this. I'm going to grab a Stampin' Pierce mat. I've just got paper there. I'm going to try to stamp it so it's not too much of an angle. Okay, that'll work. Make sure that's dry. And then I'm going to cut this one at an angle. And then to make sure I cut it at the same angle. All right. And then we're going to pop this up. I'm looking for some mini dimensionals. Which one looks better? Which side? I don't know. They both look about the same. I think I like the other side. I don't know which one was which. Stamp them right in back of each other. Okay. Come off of there. And we're going to pop this up right in the middle. And let's add, these are the Birds and Dragonfly little brass pieces from the mini catalog. So I'm going to use a couple of these dragonflies. So if you're one of the first ones to place an order, these are actually are currently not orderable. They are on back order until the middle of February. But I have several packs of these, so the first ones who place their orders using the host code will be the ones who get these, specifically these embellishments for free. If you spend $50, you guys spend $50 using that host code to get a pack of those. Okay, that is it for our second one. Wasn't that quick and easy? All right, so far we've done these two. Now we're going to do our third one. So our third one, we're going to do a little more stamping. We're going to use all these great flowers. Maybe not all, but many of them. All right. So I'm using Highland Heather for my base. It's going to be pretty spring colors. I have a piece of basic white that I ran through the Distressed Brick embossing folder. So we're going to just adhere this to the card front. I'm going to put that all the way on the side there. Okay. Then we have a piece of white for the inside. We might just stamp that white while we're stamping this one, because why not, right? so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make a birthday card.